to start the meeting. Let's get this ball going. Okay, John is here, and he is from the recycling, so we're going to let him talk first. Would you like to?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
My name's John Kegrice, and I'm the manager at the Plastic Indiana Recycling. This is Tom, my foreman. The commissioners have tasked me to come and see if the community would be interested in having a recycling box set back in the community. And so that's why I'm here, to see if you guys would be interested in that and to get your feedback, and then I'll report back to them and we'll go from there.
You're saying the carts that we used to have?
No, it won't be trailers. It'll just be the recycling bin that used to sit here at the fire station.
Okay.
Well, down the street here.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so
Just
no,
one? Just,
well, yeah, it's a roll-off container. We could set two if the need was there. So, because it'll just be cardboard, plastic, glass, aluminum, and tin, and paper.
so you don't separate it? You just
No, it'll have to be separated.
Oh, okay.
So, and they'll be set here on a provisional basis. Most of the time they get abused, and usually 90 to 120 days in, we'll know whether or not that, people are just using it for a dumpster, or if it's, interested in recycling. So if they get too bad, we'll just pull them again. But we'd like to give you the opportunity to have it back if the interest is there.
Does it cost us anything?
Nope.
To have it?
No cost to you guys at all.
I know we've had a lot of requests to get recycling back here, so I would be for it. Like you said, even if it's just provisional basis, to see if it's going to be used the right way. Because I know before it wasn't.
Right.
Most of the time, at least cardboard anyway. But I'd be for it, for sure.
So is there any guidelines that we could put out on our website or our Facebook or whatever that tells them what not to do and what to do?
Sure. If you wanted to make sure that they were informed, knowing that, it has to be things that are labeled for recycling only. Try to sort their items, per the bins. They're all labeled. And then just don't put any trash in there. Mm-hmm. It's not a free trash service. It's supposed to be for recycling. And
usually the rule of thumb is, when in doubt, throw it out.
mm-hmm.
Don't throw it in, and then hope it's good. But sometimes it don't work that way.
Right. So the items that, like I said, would be on there would be like the cardboard, paper, tin, glass, aluminum, cardboard. And then if anybody had any other items, then they're free to bring it over to, our center in Winamac, as far as electronics or, things of that nature. But
Batteries.
yeah,
Batteries. Okay.
Yeah.
Buzz, at that meeting last week or whenever that was, where did they say you take tires to? Is that you guys, or is that somebody, is that you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll take tires.
Okay.
But those go to the transfer station, and there's a fee for those.
Okay.
One of the problems that I had with that before and stuff was that we were ended up with a lot of garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And our guys were spending more time doing recycling.
Right. And that's the thing is it only takes one person to contaminate a whole bin. And unless it's something really easy for our guys to pull out, it goes into a hopper and goes to the transfer station. And then basically we become a free, trash service at that point. And then, we're already, we try to keep our budget low. And,
Well, there's certain communities was a little worse than others, but I'll be honest, Francesville normally was one of the better ones.
So better ones? Okay.
Of the, what, 5 or 6 we had there at one time.
yeah, absolutely. We put Monterey's back the first of last year just to see, and it didn't take 2 or 3 times setting it in there, and then we just said, nope. When you start getting diapers and dead cats and, stuff like that, you're like, okay, we're done. So what I would do is...
Not new diapers either.
Yeah. So, we would, any kind of contamination we would find, we'll probably, take pictures of it. So one, I can show the commissioners, and then let them decide, when it's time to pull it if necessary. But if people respect it and use it like it's intended, it's obviously a good service, but
Do we have to make a motion to do that, or?
Well, last time we also were gonna be charged $2,080 a year.
that was for cardboard.
That was, yeah.
So,
And
that was something that whoever I talked to at the time, the town clerk, there was not enough explaining to her that there was no fee for the recycling, it's only for the cardboard, because that was a special trip over here. And, obviously the county, is looking for ways to try to make things affordable for people, and like I said, our budget,
So
we were
cardboard
driving
still
around.
is not gonna cost
It won't
anything?
cost anything, but it's gonna have to go into the bin. There won't be a
Okay.
box over here like there used to be.
Oh, okay.
So
We
whatever
used to
fits
have
in.
to hand pick it up by hand with
Yeah.
a separate truck. This way, it'd just be basically running a truck over here, dropping a roll off, picking no one up.
And how often do you come back and pick it up?
It'll depend on how fast it fills up, but I think before you guys were on like a seven-day roughly rotation, 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
At first, it'll be a little slow because people won't know unless the word gets out quick, but then,
And when would you start? I mean, when would you bring it over?
I can bring it basically as soon as you guys wanted it.
What do we have to do?
And then,
Where to put it.
yeah, we'll have to have a location to put it.
Okay. Well, I'll make a motion. We bring recycling back, for trial basis anyway. And Buzz put it up the Vonto lot like before. Okay.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
If it goes where was that last time during the fall festival, the committee uses that parking spot for rides and stuff, would it be able to be like 1 week something
Yeah.
else?
Yeah.
We would put it over by the tracks.
Yeah, the old ones, yeah.
Well, I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, it carries.
And then, we'll make sure she does our Facebook page. We'll try to put, all the details and like rules especially, because I would like this to stay if possible. But we'll try to get the word out to people. If you do wrong, it's gonna go away again, so.
That'd be great. If you have any questions, feel free to call me.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
call the recycling center. and-
Yeah, because the more I can put out, for they know, because like if they do one wrong thing, then they know that thing's gonna be taken away. So if I have all the details for them to know, then that, for the better.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I mean, it's not a thing where, sometimes it's relatively questionable.
Right.
If something is plastic, but it's not necessarily recycling, plastic. I mean, at least it was plastic.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like you said, you're getting things that just absolutely makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Then it's just strictly being abused, you know what I mean?
So not all plastic comes,
No.
right? It has to,
Correct.
even if it has that recycling thing on it, it still doesn't, does it?
Most of the things would be okay, but normally we take plastics 1 through 5. But if it doesn't have a recycling number, it doesn't matter even if it's what it is, it doesn't go in there. But
Like styrofoam is generally a number 6, and we don't really have a way of processing styrofoam or vinyl, like some of your Rubbermaid totes or,
PVC, there was one time I remember somebody cut up a bunch of pipe and threw in there. And so,
there's just really not a good way to process
Yeah.
it, especially the way we bale it. It ends up busting all to pieces and then falling in the bottom of the baler, and then you can't get wires in to tie it and everything else. It just makes a whale of a mess. So,
Yeah. Great, thank you.
Yes,
We'll
thank
see
you.
how it goes.
great.
Hopefully it goes well. All right, so we're gonna go on to, do we have to do the approval, don't we? Yes. Okay. Have you guys had a chance to read the minutes?
Yes, I will make a motion, we, accept minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passed. And that Is that, am I doing anything wrong?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, so we're,
You go down the line.
well, you remember, but don't say real loud, just, because it'll scare me if I do something wrong, just say.
I won't.
Okay,
I made a list for you on purpose.
I know, and you did. And she put a little side up, is that cute? She put a little thing on the top. Okay. I get excited about little things. Okay, fire department. AJ,
Last month in January, we had 8 total runs. We had 6 medical, 1 accident, 0 fires, 0 mutual aid, and 1 single line. Upcoming event we have March, Saturday the 14th, at 7 in the morning to 10:30. Still in the morning. We're having breakfast. So we'll have a raffle probably there too.
It's for the fire
For
department.
the fire department.
what date?
The 14th of March, be a Saturday morning.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Pancakes and all that jazz?
Yes, pancakes, eggs, yep. Sausage. Come hungry, all you can eat. And then, we just recently had a guy, Joel Goodwine, pass his fire academy. So he's been all certified and be able to,
Oh, good.
he still has a 1-year probation through the department, but he got all his classes and training done. So he'll be able to enter Burningville.
Good for Joel.
So, and that's all I got.
Okay. And Doug's not here.
No, he kind of had a plumbing emergency as well, so he could
Oh,
not
wow.
be here.
We're having a lot of that, huh? Okay. Water, sewer, streets.
Streets, we tried our best to keep them clean through the cold.
And you did a wonderful job, too.
It was a struggle.
I had people coming, or I heard people talking about it.
With the cold temperature, that was more of a pain, but water, we're just waiting on our warm weather so we can start our project. With our new meter system, once again, like today, we found a building that has nobody living in it. At the present time, started leaking and it was using 120 gallon an hour running out the side of the building. We was able to see it through the metering and called them up. We went over, shut it off right away, and then called the people and told them they had a problem. So
That's really good.
the metering's been doing its job, I guess. It's like the 5th one we've caught that people wouldn't have known they've had.
Do we have everybody on it yet? I mean, lots of
We have to, in the spring, we'll have 16 more that
Oh,
come.
okay.
Sewer's still flowing.
That's good.
It's a good thing.
The right direction.
Yeah,
Do the ponds out there freeze over?
yes, they're froze solid at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna do anything about the park right now, right? We'll do that later. Do you have anything?
Just that all my stuff is up there, but also I wanted to bring up, even though the water bills were sent out on the 14th, I'm still getting phone calls as of today that people have not received their bills in the mail. So I'm supposed to have the late fees tomorrow, and I just didn't know if we wanted to waive them for this month due to the bills still not being to everybody, or what you guys' opinions on that one would be.
Is it the post office's fault or?
I think,
Part of it, yes.
yes, and the weather and,
They weren't sent out correctly,
Yeah.
and then mail didn't get delivered here for 3 days.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think that was an issue too.
yeah, and then they'll throw the weather on top of it and just
Yeah, I think
put everybody behind. Which if they call here and tell me, I can tell them what their bill is, but I don't know unless you call me,
Mhm.
so. But
I'd say waive it for this month.
Yeah.
I just have to make a note for auditing purposes, so I just needed to know.
Do we have to do anything with that, or can we just say, have a motion to waive it?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to waive it. I'll waive the fee.
Okay, I will second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
It's passed.
It's easy enough.
Okay. Old business, park board. I don't know, I have a copy, I don't know what happened to my copy. Oh well. Do we have any questions about,
I didn't, I read through it this afternoon.
I do have it in there. I was thinking about, we needed to have 5 instead of 4. Because if one of us is gonna be like an advisory, right, but we can't vote.
Yeah, so,
Wouldn't 5 be?
Can we not vote? I thought we were voting members.
no, you guys are prohibited, unfortunately. So you start with 4 members, you guys get to appoint 4, and then you can opt in to adding a 5th or 6th member.
Okay.
But as you probably read in the ordinance, that comes from the school board and/or your library district board.
The ones we opt in?
Yes.
Okay.
So Winnemac set theirs up in 2016. I helped them set it up. It used to be back then that the library board could only appoint from their own trustee membership, and now they've opened it up that they can vote on anybody or put a member on that's within their district. So the Salem Township Library Board District, same with the school board, so it doesn't just have to be from their membership. Everything that you have there is taken straight from statute. I just, because it's 10 or 11 pages long, so
Yeah.
we can't really modify anything because, again, we're just putting statute and ordinance form, so you guys kind of have a directive and a way to go. Winnemac opted to add a 5th member, so they've got a 5-person board, so they didn't run into issues if, obviously there was a split vote because you don't have a tie-breaking vote. So in their case, when they set it up in 2016, they gave their appointment to the library board. So they have a 5-member park board, but you can go anywhere from 4 to 6. I know there was also the question about who as a town can we appoint? Do they have to live within town? So this is kind of confusing because the statute doesn't actually say. Again, you're reading the ordinance exactly what's taken from statute. It just says you guys will appoint members. So what they did in Winnemac is I told them to appoint from either within town boundaries or within their 2-mile buffer. I think that makes sense if you're ever challenged on it, but statute, again, doesn't speak to that. So I would offer the same to you. If you're going to appoint 4 citizen members, that you keep it either within people that are town residents or within a 2-mile buffer is what I would recommend. Because you think if you open it up to 2 more appointments from the school board or the Salem Township District, they can appoint from a wider net of people because statute specifically says from their district. And the district is wider than what your guys' district is. So, again, I did bring another copy because Joanne told me that, Susie, you're the president, and I think I had Tom listed as the president. So I've got a copy with that changed in here. I just didn't want to send you 3 different emails with 3 different copies and everybody get confused, so.
So we would appoint the 4, and then it's their duty to appoint, or I guess it would be the library board and school board's duty to appoint theirs.
If you choose to do a 6-person park board.
So what kind of wages are we gonna have to pay these people, and where's that money gonna come from?
So that's up to you guys. You guys can set if it's a stipend, if it's a per meeting stipend or a per year thing. Again, this is, I hate to keep referencing that this is Winnemac, this is what Winnemac does, but that's the one that I set up for them. So their board members all just donate their salaries back. It's not expected, but that's.
Yeah.
Do they have to be paid? Is that something? Because I assumed it's all going to be volunteer.
When I spoke
Okay,
to
well,
Liz at Winnemac, she said they all volunteer, so she just must have meant it as donate their time.
I mean,
Because I don't think.
it says you shall set the compensation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you can set it at $0 if you'd like. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, look, honestly, anybody that's going to serve on that board is not doing it for, a $50 maybe
Yeah.
paycheck.
Yeah.
I donate my services pro bono to their park board in Winnemac, so, because it's not a well-funded board. So, yeah, you guys set the compensation. You can decide whether or not you want a park superintendent. You can decide whether you want that to fall on one of your current employees to help, because I know your guys' employees take care of what goes on in the park now anyway, so gives you a lot of latitude to employ and/or contract with people the way you see fit.
And that would be our choice, that's not their choice.
It's, well, once the park board is established, it would be their choice.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and again, this is kind of confusing. The way it's done over there is the town of Winnemac still wanted to retain control over the employee base. So what the park board does is they contract with the town for personnel, and it's figured into the town's budget that way. Another important thing to note, you guys don't have to do this. Again, they don't do that over there. But once you set this board up, it is considered a special taxing district. So not that you're going to do this, going to get hung by people if they hear me say it, but you could levy a tax because it's a special taxing district in order to fund operations of the park. Like, and they don't do it over there, but you can do
Yeah.
that.
So to set up the park board, we have to adopt this? Do you do the regular one reading and then?
Yeah, I mean, with something like this, it's probably, I mean, I don't know how quick you guys were looking to move on it. So typically you take things to 3 readings unless you've got 2/3 of your board to vote in favor, but since you guys are only a 3-person board, if 2 of the 3 vote in favor of it, you can waive the first and second reading and adopt immediately. Maybe you guys want to take it out to 3 readings because you want the public's input on it in the meantime, so.
Yeah. To set it up for the first reading, we just have to put it on the meeting
You just,
next month?
well, you can take a vote to have your first reading tonight if you'd like, say, make a motion just like you're not approving it, motion for a first reading, vote and approve it, and then you can do a second reading and or a third reading if you'd like.
Okay. I'd like to at least have 2 to see if any of the public comes.
Yeah, I would too.
What was that? Because I didn't hear that.
We could vote to have the first reading tonight and then schedule another one, second reading, and let the public come in.
We did want to have a first reading. I've got the copy with you,
Okay.
Susie, as the president.
Thank you, sir.
It just needed a number on the top.
Maybe 1,
One?
first one of 2026.
One. And everything's the same except you change the, in the back.
The names, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, you said at the top.
Did you sign it?
Oh, no, am I supposed to sign it?
Oh, no, not yet. I guess
It's just reading it.
There. So are we going, no, I know what I was supposed to say. I'll entertain a motion.
You what?
I'll entertain a motion about having this as first reading.
I will make that motion.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, that's the first reading. And then we want to schedule the second reading for next month? Okay. So we're all done with that? Okay.
Not right now, I can't think of any.
Okay. Okay, new business. Any other old business before I go on?
I have old business.
Okay.
We mentioned the tornado siren last month, and when we had the EMA meeting last month, she had mentioned working to do a grant, like a county-wide grant. Was that county-wide? To get more in place everywhere, because there's only 6 total. They're called warning sirens, aren't they? Not tornado technically. So they're technically only supposed to be heard outside, is what she said. So, I mean, I can hear it inside my home, but I'm obviously pretty close to the fire station. But they're working to get more, but it's grant through EMA. So we're gonna wait and see what they say because they aren't cheap. We could try to venture out and do it on our own, but I personally think to just wait and see what Rochelle figures out.
Because she started working on it pretty quick.
Yeah,
We should
So-
know something,
hopefully soon.
soon, if she's gonna be able to get it or not.
Yeah. So I just wanted to,
I didn't remember her saying that you're not supposed to be able to hear it inside.
no, she didn't say that. It
The
was,
other lady did.
it was the lady from FEMA that came. She said technically it's a warning siren and it's for people outdoors to go into a shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Because it's
seem
not
logical
technically just
to
for
me.
tornado, it's for just like any sort of ecological disaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you can't hear it inside, I mean, oh well.
And I don't know if that was the complaint from the west side of town or not, but regardless, you can't hear it inside really or outside over there, from what I've heard. So anyway, she's looking into it. That was the only update really. So hopefully we hear something. Hopefully she hears something because she's kind of doing all the work for it, so.
Any other old business?
I think that was the only thing I had.
Okay, spring and fall dumpster day. Are we gonna set those? Or are we gonna talk about them first?
I mean, yeah, last year we did it in May, it's February, so we need to at least start thinking about a day because it's February.
And whether we're gonna have more?
And we get 4?
4 for the whole year, are contracted in. Any other than that, it costs money. What were they, Buzz, do you remember? Like 450.
325 or 350.
So we got charged 700 for the 2 extra that we had to get.
To give us a deal.
Then, do we have some in the fall then?
We didn't because we extended,
We use it.
But I thought if we get 4 a year, we,
4 for the
we
whole
have
Used them
all,
all.
oh, we used all
Used
4
them,
plus
yeah.
2 more?
yes.
Oh,
There's a chance, maybe everybody got rid of the stuff last year, we only filled 2. and-
Because it was the first time we had done it, so it was very popular. So the goal was to do it again in the fall, but we kind of overextended.
well, the
What we
thing is,
thought.
and I don't know if it was true, but several people saw people coming in from out of town and using
I
it.
mean, it was policed pretty well, so I'd
Well,
be
the
surprised
thing-
if that were true.
Well, not, they
And they were
came
locked
into
up at
their,
night.
they came in and their family brought them over,
Oh, okay.
is what I was told. I didn't see it because I didn't take anything down because I was too
You did.
busy. Okay. So do you want to talk about this next month or you want to decide?
I mean, I just say brainstorm a day, but I say keep it in May, to be honest with you, and only do it once, is my opinion, because I know it was overwhelming for everybody, and there was some issues with the time, but if we did it on a weekend, because I know one of the issues was people couldn't get off work because by the time they got off work, it was already full, so they say. So even though it was open, 7 to 10 p.m., 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., they filled up. We had no idea it was going to go over that well. So if we did it on a Saturday or a Sunday where it was open to where most people don't have a job those 2 days and just first come, first serve basis, town residents only, present your water bill, and that's how it is. I mean, not to sound blunt, but we don't really have another choice because we tried to accommodate everyone who worked last year with the times that we set. I'm not sure how well that worked, but it worked great. I mean, everyone got rid of their garbage, but there was issues with timing. So I don't know if a weekend would go over better. I think that's
Well,
what.
we can be, because we'd have to have somebody policing
Well,
it.
Doug, I know police sit some, like after hours when they went home. So I know he suggested a weekend, or that was kind of his thoughts too. And that would just be a day he worked on a Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. I don't know, but I don't like the idea of having it on a Sunday. I don't know.
But yeah, it doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
That was just my thoughts.
Yes, we could have it like Friday and, how many days do we have it?
I think it was 2. Was it 2?
It was 3.
Was it? I think it was 2, but it was only 2 because we added the extra dumpsters, because the first day we filled them all in 14 hours, 13 hours, whatever it was.
How big are those dumpsters? Are they really big?
Those are what, 30?
And 30 yarders.
So it's like a
It's
semi-trailer?
tall, yeah.
So do we want to look at a date in May? We could have a little Mother's Day weekend.
That'd be prom.
Huh?
That'd be prom weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can't have it graduation.
Or we could wait and see and do it day after, or the weekend after yard sale day. I don't think,
Oh,
I'm not sure how that would
that
work, because I know trash day usually after that is,
really,
Chaotic,
yes, yeah.
but we can brainstorm, we don't have to decide today.
Okay, all right. We'll table it then. Okay,
When is yard sale days?
Second July, or second
second
Saturday.
weekend in July.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is from me. A couple of towns around us give a percentage off, once in the winter and once in the summer. Winter for running your, water so your lines don't freeze, and summer for watering your garden and yard. And I didn't know if we wanted to talk about that. I thought that was a nice idea.
What is it?
They take a percentage off of your water bill because of running the water in the winter and then watering your garden and yard in the summer. Just 1 month. I don't know. I just thought I'd say something. And you can think about it. We don't have to do it right away. So,
I'd say we table that one.
Yeah, do you have the percentage off that they?
No, I didn't ask them that. But I will.
Okay.
I will.
You know, like when they fill their pools, they get charged for the water, but they don't get charged for the sewer for that amount of gallons they're using.
Yeah.
So they're getting a break there.
But I don't have a pool.
Go buy one.
But you might not have a garden either.
Well, I do have a garden, but I don't water it that much. All right, I think we already talked about the election, so. The idea behind the election years, this year, all of us are being elected, and if something happened and we were all elected off, then everybody would be new coming on, and I think that would be very difficult to have everybody new. So we talked about maybe staggering, so that, and then eventually everybody would be elected every 4 years, but it would be staggered, the way the park board is, so. All right, so then when we come down here to the contract, we
You
just.
guys just need to sign my contract from
Okay.
Justin and from Standish, and then the papers for the grant are
Okay.
up there that need signed as well,
Okay,
for the downtown grant.
all right.
Is
That's it.
there an update for that? Has Kim reached out to you or anything?
No, I just got those documents that need signed, and then from Sean down at Kurbsky, pretty much just an agreement to finding whoever they find and stuff, so. That's all I was told to do today for that.
Because we have to sign off on that person, right? Or do we did our part?
Right.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything they want to say?
Mhm.
No?
We just gotta do the contract for Springer and Sanders, and
Well, I think she said all we have to do is sign it.
Yeah,
We don't,
as long as you guys
you
approve.
gotta create, you got 2 ordinances up there at the top, though.
They're not ordinances, they're for the grant that just need to be signed.
okay. So do we have to do a motion for the approval of claims? Or we just,
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
sign these first.
okay. What are you signing? Ooh,
This would just be for Susie then.
Yeah, there's one, I think, just for Susie, and then I think the other one might have all of them.
You need to sign this part.
okay. You want to put down president?
Yes.
That's for the revitalization, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
This
that,
is for-
yeah.
Probably gonna sign that one.
Oh, but they're gonna have to redo this one because it has to come on it. They're gonna have to resend it.
And this one I sign, just the, okay. All right, that's it?
That one,
This one?
this one.
This one. There's that.
And this one has Tom, so I don't know if
Can I just mark his name out?
I don't know how legitimate. It's after the first page. I would say they're gonna have to resend it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Not coming, Monday or whatever. Okay. Do we do this? Do you have to do a motion for the claims? Okay.
I will make a motion, we accept claims as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do you want to adjourn?
Hmm?
Do you want to adjourn?
Well, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Ooh, okay, we're
I will
adjourned.
second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
See,